so far this season. The real question is tonight, will Cole find the back of the net or will Kelly protect the home turf tonight? Should be a fun one. Back to you.
You missed sitting at 19. What does this mean?
Let me talk to you quickly about the points here. So during the regular season, they played 10 games in the Big Ten championship match.
Towards the center, kicked out. Recovered by Matastrika, shoots. Here comes Ludwig. Shot, saved. Max sends it up. Spatafor falls down. GK with the ball, he's got moves. Over into the box with the left foot crossed out of the reach of the goal.
The goalkeeper has the vision of the entire field. They know what players are open, what plays they should have made, and passing back to the goalkeeper is just a really good way to know where you are at the field.
Masarico with a great shot on goal. Just
show up in these small moments, in these big moments. So we'll see what happens against a big team like Maryland tonight.
Crossing over, tries to find Merritt out of the reach. Here comes Maryland. Mazzarita to the middle. Shoot. Just stopped there by Zach Kelly. As they look like they're going to have another attack here. Costa Ibe finds it to the center. Shot. Shoot. Goal. Mazzarica with a goal. Putting Maryland on top 1-0.
That was just a great set piece right there from Maryland there. But we have Mazzareka who scores in the final there. What a diag rush in that corner. Talk about a beauty.
For this number 2 scoring offense, it looked like it was just about time. We're going to take another look. Mazzarica with the goal just finds the empty part of the net. What a great way to set up that goal as well.
And you see 3 touch passes by Maryland there to get that ball shot through. He is just a phenomenal player, but what a Frenchman, what he does for the MSU soccer team.
Michigan State needs a goal as GK takes it in, dribbles around. They're just trying to smother him with 3, but they still get the ball out. Shot on goal, saved away by Kelly, put right back in by Mazzarica.
Oh, man, we talk about Maryland's attack, and that's where it's showcased right away. Maryland with that aggressive attack, and GK coming on.
Wait a minute. Something down on the field is telling me this may be reverted. Mazzarica was very going under video review here. Passed in, kicked in. That's a goal in my book. What do you got by Mazzarica? They say it's going to be called.
It's going to be a goal.
It's going to be called a goal. Maryland picks up another goal. Mazzarica developed talent as Maryland's on the offensive attack yet again. Cool. Passes to GK. GK. Over to the middle, shot off, no good. They're going to go for another one. Goal again. Is that Mazzarica again? Yes, it is.
Mazzarica once again being in at the right spot at the right time. Maryland's offense, no joke, is dangerous as it gets. 3 goals, 2 goals back-to-back in that matter. What a aggressive approach by Maryland there. That's what they always do. It always works out.
Look, just in the middle, just balls being batted around. They were knocking nobody's home, and there comes out of the middle of nowhere Mazzarica getting his 9th goal of the season.
Zach Kelly got a little bit of a touch there, but the deflection wasn't enough to stop the goal. But you got to ask the defender.
It up. Careless with the ball. Here comes Maryland. To the middle, crossing away, out of the reach. Just taps it over to Merritt, who takes a shot into the goal.
Oh!
Way downtown.
What a banger from Miles Merritt there. Oh my God. You see him strategically place himself outside the box for that shot. The Maryland defenders have no idea if he's going to take the shot or not, but he lets it rip. Going in the top right corner, Lauren Mack did not have a chance of getting that ball. What a beautiful goal. by Miles Merritt.
Can't hit it any harder than that. Taking another look. They just give it over to Merritt way down and rips it. Out of the reach of Lauren Mack. Wow.
And you talk about the Maryland defense.
Quist Thurston got a yellow card, something to look out for. Headed to the middle. Just a half over in the D. Martin Stadium in East Lansing, Michigan.
And you see MSU's offense just came back to life with that one goal.
They got their score late in the half thanks to the boot of Miles Merritt, who sent that rocket, if you remember, just before the half ended. And back in the game is Mazarica. As you can see him here, he needs one more goal to get into the record books for Maryland. Over to Njike. Njike with the shot off the crossbar.
And that's what we talk about with Maryland, their attack.
Still be Michigan State's ball as they're going to look for something here, try to get it to a 1-point game. To the middle. Through the legs of Brandon Munson. Spatafor kicks it up over to the middle. Attempt for Michigan State. As Munson's going to be throwing it in. All the way to the middle. An attempt taken away by the keeper, Mack.
Lauren Mack.
Mazarica gets it taken. Back out, shot, just wide, right? Time. Over to the middle. GK. GK with the shot, off a defense. To when Munson's just, you got to stop. You just got to play relaxed here. We need you in this game.
I mean,
Munson down on the backside. They're going to continue play here. Picado Ambroto sends it up, crossed over, taken away. Great body block there. Gives it right back over to the middle. On the far side, over to GK who shoots.
Not in a rush. MSU is just going crazy right now, trying to run and catch up to them.
Nothing to nothing. Great save by the goalkeeper, Zach Kelly, off the kick from Mazarica.
And that was a one-on-one you saw coming in. Zach Kelly had no...
Third spot, ranked number 10th in the nation. Down in front of the goal, and it's in! Michigan State with a goal to bring the score to 2-3.
And we talk about pressure. Pressure, pressure, pressure. You have a 2-goal cushion. Maryland doesn't have pressure, but MSU has the biggest pressure on them, the biggest chip on them, and they just delivered in that clinical moment.
Josh Adams scores his 4th goal of the season. They just kept knocking at some time it has to answer.
You see a bit of a dance going on there with the Maryland defense and Michigan State, but the Maryland team could not clear the ball away fast enough. MSU just kicked that in for a goal.
What about... What a great pass. Over to the side, crossing to the middle. Lauren Mack falls on it. What a great... Picado Umberto passes it away after controlling it. Nice little move to the right-hand side. He's going to have a shot off, blocked. Back again into the net. It just trickles in there for Njike. It's about time, and whoa!
Oh! Njike just did a triple backflip there. What a celebration.
Are we at a soccer game or a gymnast match?
Yo, Simone Biles, step aside for that.
Njike.
Woo!
Let's take a look at the goal here. Mazarica passes in. Njike just is able to get the boot on it. It trickles in. But here's the fun part.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Boom.
The Indiana game is that they have to tie, and UCLA also has to tie. But UCLA could win this game and get into the tournament as a shot far right. Over there, another try by Peter Sedan.
Want to end it on.
Offense hasn't been terrible for Michigan State. They've been able to get off 5 shots, 3 of them on goal, as another one is able to trickle in. Michigan State gets another one, 4-3.
Oh, what a rummaging goal.
Michigan State, they're not gone yet. They're still fighting back, only down by 1.
What a ridiculous goal by Oscar Huerta there, I believe.
Just kicked in out of the reach of everybody around, and he gets it. be able to pull this one out 4-3. They're going to be crowned the Big Ten Conference champions, secure the 1 seed in the tournament, get a game at home in the playoffs.
What a great way to end their season. A win from against the MSU with the glorious goals and a hat trick by Saddam Masareka today.
For the first time since 2016, the Terrapins are unbeaten in regular season play.
That is an incredible achievement to have. What do you think about it?
It's a great job, especially by the head coach, Chervasky. He has 3 titles so far. They're definitely in the position. They're favored to score and get their 4th national title of all time. His 33-year head coach, and this is
especially for Maryland, scoring a banger of a shot today. And you always have to ask yourself, what is going on with the Maryland team? How are they this good and in college?
We're going to be tossing it down to Lyric Sloan. She's on the pitch right now with Mazarike. Lyric,